Musti's creative capers. Sometimes Musti asks a lot of questions. He is a curious kitten and wants answers to his questions. So he decides to go see Daddy, who is working in the garden.
Tell me, Daddy, why is the grass green, and the sky blue, and the clouds gray, and the earth brown?
Well,
says Daddy, who has to think for a moment.
It's because it's always been this way and always will be. However, when you're drawing, you get to be the one that decides the color of everything.
I see,
says Musti, who instantly begins to imagine images of a bright red sky and beautiful blue grass in his head. He then goes to get his drawing supplies. First paper, then crayons, a tube of glue, an eraser, and a pencil. Musti is now ready to work. He's got all the essentials, and he is a rather good painter. On his sheet of paper, he begins by drawing a nice big tree, which he colors, then colors in. For the trunk, he chooses yellow. He makes the leaves a nice shade of blue and chooses red for the grass around the bottom of the tree. Here's the finished drawing. Musti takes another sheet of paper and draws the sun. The sun is green and surrounded by purple clouds. Musti looks at his painting proudly. He's very pleased because everything now seems different. Musti finds this amusing and starts another drawing. And hang on, it's an image of Mr. Rabbit. A little touch of color and Mr. Rabbit is all in blue. Since he's drawn Mr. Rabbit, Musti now has to draw Mrs. Turtle. Drawing her should be a lot of fun, especially drawing her shell. Musti examines all of his drawings. He likes the pictures, but he's not sure about the colors. He is getting ready to put them away when he hears a noise behind him. He looks, and he sees Mr. Rabbit and Mrs. Turtle. Mr. Rabbit instantly hops to Musti's side, and what he sees does not please him at all.
I'm sorry, Musti,
he says disapprovingly.
But what's this? Do I look blue to you? Of course not,
answers Musti.
And I think I ought to sort this out. Wait for me here. I'll be right back.
In no time, the drawing of blue Mr. Rabbit disappears into the trash can. Meanwhile, Mrs. Turtle is still looking around. She has found her own portrait with the other drawings. But unlike Mr. Rabbit, she has no objection to seeing herself so brightly colored. As long as it's just a drawing.